Right, so this is a video I've been needing to do for a long time. I've had a lot of people, like I say a lot of people, in every single video that I do, I get at least one comment saying, Calvin, what's going on with your E46 M3 touring project car? And I had to do a video just explaining the whole situation. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, and we're going to let you know what's happening with the car, alright? So what we're going to do now is we're going to head over to DARKSIDE Body Shop in Leicester and we're going to take a look at the car, alright? Let's go. Right, so yeah, we are back in my office. So that scene that you just saw there was just a little bit of footage that we had from a visit to the body shop a couple of weeks ago. I thought I'd throw it in this video to show you where we're at with the project, which through some people's eyes you'll be thinking, God, Calvin, there ain't a lot happening with this project. And through other people's eyes you'll see that a bit's been done, alright? So first things first, the last time you saw the car it was red. It is now, you can see it's in primer, or the majority of the car is in primer, and that primer is prepped for a silver car. We'll talk about the colour situation later on in the video, right? Something else we are going to do in this video is we're going to do a Zoom call to Daz at DARKSIDE Body Shop. I'm going to have a chat with him. I want to introduce you lot to him properly because he is like, he's the bloody hero that's come along and he's going to sort this car out, alright? So let's quickly brief you on what's been happening, right? So if we rewind back to the beginning of like COVID, we all went into lockdown, my business was obviously shut, all my car buying shops were closed, things were looking quite gloomy for all of us. Now, the first thing you do when things are looking like that, obviously it's the first time this has ever happened to any of us, but you start being careful about how you're spending your money. So the first thing I done was I rang up Will at VRS. I was like, Will, listen, this project, it's going to have to go on the back burner. I am not sinking loads of money into this car until I'm a bit more certain about my future. Obviously he was understanding of that. So the car just got put to one side. A good few months later we decided, you know what, things are looking alright, it's looking like we're going to get out of this nonsense at some point soon. Let's start getting back onto doing this project. But because everyone had been furloughed and things just became so restricted with what we had available to us that it kind of didn't really go nowhere. And if anything, we sent the job backwards by persevering or working with what we did have available to us, and yeah, we just kind of dug ourselves a big hole. But the bottom line is, everyone's intentions were bloody good. Everyone gave 100% and everyone tried their hardest to get this job into a good situation. I'm not going to sit here and say it's his fault, it's that person's fault, it's COVID's fault. This ain't nobody's fault. If anything, it's my fault because I massively underestimated the amount of work that's involved with doing this car. This project is an absolutely mammoth project. It's literally from the ground up, engine, gearbox, wiring loom, body work, paint, everything's, it's a massive job, yeah? It's a seriously big job, and I just thought, you know what, we're just buying an estate, we're buying an M3, we'll take the stuff off the M3, put it on the touring, and hey presto, we've got an M3 touring. But Cal, yeah, how wrong was I? Anyways, what we'll do now is we'll do a Zoom call to Daz at DARKSIDE Body Shop. Let's introduce you lot to him, and let's have a chat with him about what he's done since ARB Recovery, shout out to Ashley, collected the car and dropped it to his body shop a few weeks ago.
Yeah, go on, let's do it.
Snap-on guy's trying to get a little free plug in my video, isn't he?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Do you know what?
No, not much.
So, Daz, you got a t-shirt, you got the back wall. Did you paint that back wall?
No, one of my friends did it for me.
That is wicked. Perfect. No way.
Yeah, yes, he did it for me.
Shout out to him, man. He's done a good job. So you're obviously Daz, DARKSIDE Body Shop in Leicester. I visited the other day to look at another project that you guys are working with me. We won't mention that in this video. And obviously I've lumbered you with my touring project as well, yeah?
Yeah.
But since it arrived with you a few weeks ago, you've done a lot of bloody work to it. Like you've got quite a big team there, you've got a big body shop. You've got definitely good resources available to you. Do you want to go through what you've done?
Yeah, so we've got the car. Obviously, the boot floor wasn't done, so we've had to cut out the spare wheel well, put a flat plate in for the exhaust to fit, just line up all like obviously the quarter's been done previously, but we've just had to rectify that a little bit just to get the doors in line to the front door, back door to the front door, and then to the wings. So hopefully by the end of next week we'll be painting it.
Brilliant. You've done. I noticed you've also done the engine bay. Is the engine bay pretty much complete now? Is it?
Complete. Engine bay is complete. Door shuts are complete, as well as the roof and the rear tailgate. Yeah, paint everything in line. So I want all the panels on because of the colour we're doing. It needs to be all together and paint it all at the same time. So
you've literally done the inside of the doors. Obviously, the outside of the doors, the door shuts. It's just a massive job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's it now. It's just literally the outside. So we'll get in the booth and.
What's your feeling on it? Do you hate the project, or are you enjoying it?
No, I love it.
Really?
I love these projects. Time consuming, but you know, the end result, when it's got to be 100% right. So we're really picky. So it's literally checking it over every time.
Fair play.
Obviously, Haley's going to be painting it as well.
We had this chat. It's so cool that I've got a girl painting my car. I know we just see her briefly. She come in on the camera there just now.
No, she's gone out now.
She's gone out now.
Yeah.
She's good. She's got a good reputation up your way as well, isn't she?
Yeah. There's a lot of people like it. Yeah, there's a guy I like it. You got a girl painting for you. That's good. Get a lot of business from it, to be fair. So.
Well, so I'm going to be popping up to see you guys in the next couple of weeks. We're going to film a video showing, well, hopefully showing the project in its finished state as far as you're concerned. We can then get it off to VRS. VRS are keen to just, start working on the engine and stuff like that. So
engine side of things,
yeah. But the idea of today's video is obviously just introduce you to this lot and let everyone know where we're at with the project. So cool, man. It's nice to do. Yeah, it'd be cool. It's gonna be wicked, isn't it? Nice.
It's definitely summer. Yeah. I'm glad when it'll be done. To be honest, the messages I'm getting. Oh, what colour is it going? Come on, tell me.
Top secret.
Definitely really good.
Well done, man. Well, it's a pleasure having you on board, and thanks for. Well, you brought the job along. It's moving forward now, and
definitely.
It's gonna be cool to see it in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. The Zoom call was quite a good spin on the video. I think everyone's gonna like this. So
definitely. Yeah.
It's different, isn't it? Save me coming back up to Leicester as well. You're sweating, ain't ya?
I know.
It's alright, mate. It's over now.
Wow.
Cool. Alright, Daz. I'll be in touch soon. Thank you, mate. Cheers, Daz. Thanks, mate.
Alright, cheers, mate.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, bye-bye.
So there we go, shout out to Daz at DARKSIDE Body Shop. I will put a link to his Instagram, his website and stuff in the description below. Proper nice guy. You can see he clearly enjoys doing what he does. So not really much more to say. I think the question that you're all going to have is, what colour are you painting it now, Cal? That's going to be a very common question. And initially we was painting this car silver grey because it was intended to replicate BMW's own car. BMW obviously only ever made one of these cars, and there's a picture of it on the screen. And I always wanted to replicate that car. I then got the idea that I wanted an Amola red car. I attempted going down the route of painting it Amola red, and I now call that colour Devil Red. And I've just decided that I've attempted to do it, it didn't go to plan, let's stick back to the original plan and let's do it silver grey, exactly as BMW done their own car. There are other reasons why I've kind of decided to go with silver grey, and one of the reasons is I wanted red interior. I absolutely love red interior on E46 M3s, and I always thought, well, do you know what, the clash, or the overwhelming amount of red would be probably too much, but I thought that might be quite good for videos, for content, but at the same time, I might hate it. So, and I've since seen a few red cars with red interior, and I thought, no, I don't know if I like that. Something else that's a little bit of a bonus is that I won't need to do a colour change on the logbook of the car. The only thing that would be needed to change on the logbook of the car is the engine. Obviously we put in, it originally came with a 3-litre diesel, the Touring. It's now going to have a 3.2 petrol engine in it. So that will be the only thing that will be needed to change on the logbook, I think. so we won't need to do a colour change. And then finally, when I was younger, I had a silver grey E46 M3. That was my first M3 that I ever owned. I absolutely loved that car. I loved the colour. Then following that, I had a silver car with red leather, but I disliked my silver car because I wanted it to be silver grey. For those that don't know, there's slightly different shades of silver. And silver grey was obviously the colour that was used on the legendary E46 M3 CSL. Simple as that. So yeah, we're going silver grey, red leather, with a tuned, fully forged engine under the bonnet with a turbo. That is the plan, that is still the plan. VRS are keen to get the car and get cracking with the engine work. Just quickly before you go, there's something else I want to say as well. This project, although yeah, it's going to be great for content, and I know you lot are going to enjoy the journey of watching it unfold and turn it into the beast that it will become. For me, this obviously it's not about car trading this car over, because I don't think I'm going to sell it. I highly doubt I'll part with this car once it's done. We'll see. You never know. But I doubt it. But thirdly, this car is about me. This is a project that I've always wanted to do. Since when I first set eyes, I think I've done a post on Facebook many years ago saying, wow, I've just discovered that BMW made an estate E46 M3. When I set eyes on that car, I thought I have to recreate that car at some point in my life. And when I mentioned it to Will at VRS, he was like, Cal, if you get that car built, I'll put a fully forged engine under the bonnet and I'll turbocharge it for you. I remember thinking, this is like the ultimate dream car for me. So yeah, it's gonna make great content, but the end result for me, as long as it takes, I don't care how long it takes, I just know that eventually I will get there and the journey will be enjoyable and the car is gonna be absolutely amazing. So I wanted to throw that out there. For me, this is personal, man. I wanna get this car completed. So no, I ain't gonna stop at anything until it's completely done, all right? I'm glad that I've now finally updated you lot on where we're at with it. You can see the progress has begun. Daz is an absolute legend. Like I said, I will link him in the description below. And shout out to everyone, a big thanks to everyone who got involved with getting this car to where it's at now, because it has been a hell of a lot of work. I'm very grateful, and I'm very excited about the future of where it's going to go over the next few months, alright? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, do me a favour, hit that like button, hit subscribe as well for a new video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. And if you're on Instagram, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary. And I'll see ya in my next video, alright? Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader. So in this video that you just watched, we was talking to Daz about another project car that I've bought. And yeah, we're going to introduce you lot to that car on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. I'll see you then.